What's going on, guys? This is Snoop603 and Fake Thriller, and welcome to another episode of our Battlefield 3 weapon reviews. Today, we're looking at the AK-74M. This gun is available for the Assault class only, and it is unlocked immediately as your default weapon while on the Russian team, but you need to earn 220,000 points within the Assault class to unlock it for the US side.
A little bit of weapon info for you guys on the AK-74M. The place of origin is Russia. The magazine capacity is 30 rounds plus 1 in the chamber. The fire rate is 650 rounds per minute. The fire type is full auto and semi-auto. The reload time is 2.1 seconds with the bullet chambered, or 3.1 seconds if you run the magazine completely dry. And the damage is 25 hit points of damage per bullet at 8 meters and trails down to a minimum of 18.4 hit points of damage per bullet at 50 meters.
The AK-74M is the first and only gun you get to use within the Assault class when you first play Battlefield 3, at least while playing on the Russian team. I'll be honest, once I was able to unlock the M16A3 for both sides, I put the AK-74M away and never went back to it. My first impressions of this gun were not very good, and after going almost 11 months without really using it, nothing's really changed. What stands out to me most about the AK-74M is its low rate of fire, high vertical recoil, and the spread while aiming down sights. Repeating our golden rule in Battlefield 3, the majority of the time, fire rate reigns supreme in this game. Right behind fire rate is stability while firing full auto. The AK-74M fails to stand up to the test in either of those categories. With a firing rate of 650 rounds per minute and a higher than average vertical recoil compared to other assault weapons, the AK-74M has a limited role. I found that it was best suited for medium range engagements. Long range, it's not terrible, but the vertical recoil makes it less than desirable in that instance in my opinion. Instead, I like to pick off people from mid-range, relying on a slow, steady, methodical burst fire for maximum accuracy and efficiency. However, even using the AK-74M in that manner, I still found its time to kill much longer than I would have expected. My preferred attachment for the AK-74M is the reflex red dot sight, the underslung rail, and the flash suppressor. It took me a while to really work through all the attachments before deciding on the setup, but I really feel that it gives you the best performance from this gun. It really needs something to help counter the vertical recoil, but I think that the bipod would be a waste on this gun. As an assault player, you should be mobile, following teammates to be able to offer health and revives when necessary. That does help play to this gun's strength because that will most always keep you in its happy zone, engaging at medium range. I'm going to give the AK-74M a 3 out of 5. It's not a terrible gun, but it's not very versatile either. Its only real saving grace is its respectable reload times. Playing very slow and methodical by aiming down sights even before coming up to doorways or corners, or just exceptional reaction times, can yield good results in close quarters engagements. But let's face it, this gun is not meant for that. It's not terrible at long range either, but it's not the greatest as the recoil will make things difficult for having accurate follow-up shots. It's best off at that medium range where you can take your time and make the most out of what is a limited weapon.
The AK-74M is a solid weapon that will deliver consistent results across any situation. I used the AK quite a bit in the beginning of Battlefield 3's life cycle and considered it my try-hard and favorite gun for some time. Unfortunately, the AK-74 is destined to be forgotten. Sure, it's available immediately to the Russian assault players, but it is quickly left for the undeniably better M416, which is the first weapon unlocked for the assault class. Because of this, it's often overlooked and rarely used. The AK itself will, as I mentioned before, deliver consistent results. The rate of fire is on the slow side, so up-close battles will be tougher to win. But this also allows you to sustain fire for a bit longer, and that allows you to make adjustments needed in your aim while continuing to fire. It's worth a second look, especially from those players who have found enjoyment in using the AUG-A3. They share a number of characteristics. I'm rating the AK-74M a 4 out of 5. This silent but solid assault weapon can hold its own with many of the top tier weapons in the game. Please give it another try.
Alright guys, that's going to wrap up yet another Shustybang Battlefield 3 weapon review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Overall, the AK-74M has earned 3.5 out of 5 stars.
And as always, we're interested to know what you guys think of this weapon, so leave us a comment and tell us what you would rate it and why. Also, if you could rate the video with either a like or dislike, we'd appreciate it. And finally, if you're interested to see what we think of other weapons in Battlefield 3, check the description for a link that will take you to the entire playlist. Thanks for watching.
Alright guys, if you made it this far, we've got a few more videos to check out if you have the time. And keeping in the spirit of the weapon review, we've got 2 more kind of weapon reviews for you to check out. One is an actual weapon review we did in the Spaz 12. It's one of the best shotguns in the game. If you haven't seen that yet, go ahead and check it out, see what we had to think about it. And we did a fairly recent post-patch follow-up on the AEK. Definitely check that out, hear what we have to say, because I do remember that a lot of people were not happy with what I personally had said about the AEK in the first review. So, find out what we had to say about the AEK post-patch, and we'll catch you guys later.